Hello everyone, Tuskar here. I haven't made videos for years, probably not going to stick around on the channel very long. Mostly wanted to say a few things and make people aware, yeah, this channel isn't going to get more uploads or anything. But I really wanted to go into a topic which I think is a really important one for people to understand, because some people just give up way too easily when wanting to become a pro. So there's stories that no one knows about. We go around, we look at other channels, and we see these really good players, and we want to be just like them. The problem is, no one knows how they exactly got there. How they get there is essentially through their ability to play games for periods of time, such as from when they're little kids to when they're adults or teenagers. Some of them are really, really good. And the reasons you're really good at games is from multiple scenarios. So I can't specifically say any one, but one of them is sticking to a specific genre. If you're playing multiple genres, you become distanced from proficiency with one of the others. So you're spending time over more, meaning you don't have as much time to perfect yourself as if you were focusing on one. So I'm here sitting in this chair and I am literally looking at myself growing up again playing games, because I haven't played for like 2 years and I'm quite rusty. And recently I had one of those moments where I had a bit of a tense moment. It's the rush, that part where you're like in that scenario where there's just impossibility of survival, but you manage to somehow pull something out of your face. That sounds terrible. And you manage to go in and beat all these guys up. And what I'm talking about specifically game wise is 7 Days to Die. There's like this apartment building I went into, and what happened was I went at one floor, okay, easy. Next floor, easy. Next floor, it's getting harder, and the next floor is just crazy. And then all these zombies in the game are falling from the roof and just coming into the same room I'm in. And then that's when it hit me that I needed to be really good at the game. And I was in that moment, I just pulled out the shotgun and just aimed for everyone's head with limited ammunition, and I literally had to shoot them in the head and then quickly check around me and make sure that my surroundings were clear and make sure I had a clear way to get out of the environment when I was getting ganged up on. So, anyway, getting back to proficiency and efficiency. If you really want to be a pro gamer, you literally have to spend a lot of time playing one specific kind of game. For example, if you're playing a first person shooter, you stick to that specific genre. Don't give up just because you suck, because after a while, if you're really that bad, play single player for a while. It's a little bit more friendly, and you don't have as many people around you who are gonna pick on you and call you a knob or anything. And once you get good at single player and like speed run it even, you'll have a bit more chance of surviving in a multiplayer game. And when you play multiplayer, don't give up just because you end up in a room full of cheaters or hackers and really crap players. Try to find games which don't have so many hackers and cheaters, or even still try to persevere and try to maybe get them banned if they're really cheating. Or in some cases, try to figure out if they're actually cheating or not. They might appear to be cheating, but sometimes they're not. And it's really hard to pick that with some games, whether someone's, a cheater or not. In my experience, I've come across a lot of cheaters, and it's very obvious in those games they were cheating, especially when they're literally on the other side of the map and you're behind brick walls and you just spawn and you're dead. How do you just spawn to death? That's all you get. You don't even get to walk 5 feet. You just die as soon as you spawn from someone using a knife or a math or something. The thing is, the reason you have to spend so much time playing a game is because once you've identified, hey, this is how I play it, you'll end up fine. It's one of those things where you get to a point where you can't actually learn anymore. Rather, you polish up on your skills so much that you become fine with your controls. Your fine motor skills are what are the reason why you get really good at the game and you get really good kills, really good accuracy, because you end up tuning your fine skills to the point in which they are literally piercing how good they are. And it's really hard to get to that point because some people, you know, like me, for example, I was really good at some games. I just got too bored of it to want to continue. I didn't want to keep playing like I was, and I was literally bored all the time. I still am bored, and I have those moments where I enjoy it. I find I like the close quarters matches. The rush, the thing where you need to survive and not die. I hate it whenever I make a video, I just get a scratchy nose. But to be good, you literally need to keep polishing your skills. It depends on what you want to achieve. If you're bored, maybe you should try another genre of game at that point. You probably achieved already what you want to achieve. But if you want to be really, really good, if you want to be in the pro leagues, you literally got to keep practicing and practicing and practicing and practicing the same game. And you've literally got to set goals for yourself every time you play a game. For example, you also want to set over time goals. For example, you go to school, you say yourself, right, I'm going to go to school and I'm going to finish today off. I'm going to go home, I'm going to spend an hour on homework. After that hour of homework, once I've successfully pulled it off and finished it within the hour, I'm then going to spend an hour playing my game. And then straight after that, I'm going to brush my teeth and go to bed. By setting goals like that, you're setting yourself up to be healthy, that you can literally focus better and yourself will polish it. You'll polish yourself in the way you need to win. I hate this thing though when I make videos. This is one of the reasons why I really get annoyed. It's like you get itch under your nose. Yeah. But anyway, that's literally what you have to do. I'm currently a game designer, and what I've got to do is I've got to make a prototype. And once I've made a prototype, I then need to polish it. To polish it, I need to really find ways to balance the game. And once I've balanced it, then I've got to push it out. Get data and polish it even further. Get more data, polish it even further. It's literally this backwards and forwards loop between the developer and the players. It's just like players in the game. So it's not just the developers to the players, but it's also the players to the game. It's a feedback loop. And it's sort of all the data circulates to the developers who have analytics. And hello, I really can't remember you, but I know you were from Galaxy Legion. And this channel, like I said, doesn't do well anymore. In fact, I haven't made videos on it for ages. I think my last video was in 2017. But I do have another channel, and it's doing pretty well. It's still growing a little bit every month. Yeah, I literally learnt that from making games, and I really thought about it because when I played the game, I literally saw myself when I started playing that game. I've got a Twitch channel and I made a stream last night. I literally wrote Toxic Dad. No, I uploaded a video and it was called Toxic Dad. Literally, I turned off my microphone and all you can hear him doing is cursing and swearing, and it's not fun. It makes it actually really sickening to have to listen to that. So I literally, you can't have that in your videos. You can't have that kind of toxicity in your videos. I've been focusing on, how about looking for some game references. I'm trying to understand what you even mean by game references. All I know is this is a live stream, probably stays a video. I literally have the same computer but with new stuff as well. Yeah. I have a new monitor here. I have another new monitor here. But actually this thing here I got from a teacher for $50, and I literally say to him, I think that's like a $300 monitor. Because that thing was about 200 and that thing seems like 300, except the downside of that monitor is it doesn't have a tilt, so I can't tilt it. Paths of Exile. I think I've heard of it, but I've never really looked into it because other kids know. Oh yes, and I got this thing. If anyone wants tech tips on if you have problems with your games, frames, or any glitchiness or crashiness that comes along in your games and you want smooth performance, with your computer, do like a dual monitor setup and then set up on one screen all your profiling tools. Then play a game and then use those profiling tools to identify if there's any hardware issues or anything that's like flatlining. If you get to a point where it's at like maximum performance and it's like a flat line where the maximum's up 100%, but you're down here, sort of thing. It doesn't read like that, but if you know what the max speed is, like my dad's hard drive was 142, you can then find out if your computer has any hardware issues. Say, for example, my computer with a game, 7 Days to Die, it kept crashing. Everything on my computer was crashing. That's why I have Windows 10 now. I'm proud of that. I set up profiling tools, and when I did that, I found my game was running at like 42 kilobits a second, and it was crashing. I replaced my hard drive with an SSD. I've now got a 4 terabyte also in there, and it's sweet. It literally performs like a dream. And yeah, I could remake the live stream and just go to a different sort of thing. Again, but let's prove your point about how to be a pro. That is actually really cool, yes. I think I learned how to be a pro through all my experience, but I never knew how to explain it. In fact, I think I only learned how to explain it because of all the game development stuff I've done, but also just recently playing the game that I played and watching these videos for Fortnite and how people are picking on people who are noobs. And then I see these people who are really rude and disgusting are telling kids their shit. And it's just not nice. It's not on. That's not fair. It's not a good look. That's terrible team sportsmanship. Even though I'm not probably a good sport. And I'll literally have to remember my password. I literally have passwords for my different computers. I literally got this computer here with different password to laptop. And I have a messy room as always. I don't think I'm going to be able to clean up until I actually end up moving out. But the cool thing is, I'm actually doing really well for myself, even though I'm not actually doing well at the moment. I am going to start doing well because I've literally been doing lots and lots of things. Oh crap, where is it? I got paperwork here and a cover that says something, and it sounds cool if you think about it. There it is. Also, I'll make a point. This is what my life is like. You buy stuff and you can't even use it. You buy stuff, you can't use it. All because I don't want to do my current job that I've got anymore because it's just too ridiculous, and that's why I need this stuff to try and make it less ridiculous. But I think that looks really cool to have something that says business insurance on it. And it's like literally a huge file like this. It's huge. But it literally came in the mail with a rip in the bottom. They didn't deliver it very, very well. Yeah, I could. I've literally got to figure out what my plans are. I will be honest. My success in my other channel, and this is why I'm doing videos like I am, my success in my other channel that's actually doing pretty well. It's growing slowly, but it's pretty much on par with this one, but it's still growing. So channel subscribers are near 100 on the other channel, and literally every month I get like 3 subscribers. And I'm like, that's cool. It's growing slowly. It's doing better than this channel ever did, in the sense that this channel had freeze moments. It also had moments where I wouldn't post content. The other channel, I barely post any content, and it's just growing. And so yeah, that's how cool the other channel is doing. I'm like, this is amazing. I think I should work on this channel. And literally, the only types of videos I do on that channel now are literally live streams, because I don't have the time to really edit videos. Was turning on my computer for a reason, and that reason was I've been working on a new game development model. I really want to just stop this live stream because it's going off topic, way off topic, and sort of make another one and then talk about what I'm doing rather than link to what. Actually, I think did I remove you on Facebook? I can't remember. I just had a cleanup. And I literally was like, how many people do I have in common with people? And then it was like, if they If I have people in common with people, then I'll keep them. If there's like one, if they like have no one in common, I'm just gonna like click, flick, because it's literally people I don't talk to. You have another channel. Yes, but it's not game related. It actually is a different topic altogether. I don't think you would like it. I don't think you would like it at all because it has something to do with this. Yeah. I don't really care about Galaxy Legion. It was a fun-ish game based on how it played and how it was and all the intensity behind it. I got banned because I used an auto clicker because literally my hands were getting so sore from playing that game. I don't think the developer really cared that I even asked about it or talked about it. I think he literally, because I had a really bad process. I should have asked before I used it, but I used it and then I asked, and then I told him that I was using it, and I was planning on if he tells me not to, well, okay. But also I had medical reasons to sort of ask, and I got banned for those medical reasons, which is why it's literally the first official ban I've ever gotten from a game. It's the only official ban I've gotten from a game, and it was all because I wanted to get around this thing where my hands would get sore. And literally, I was literally stretching my hands just because of how bad it was. Because you have to, when there are people playing with auto clickers, I know that they say just don't tell anyone, but at least I was honest and open with it, not like other people. So this, I would say, the developer in this instance was very disrespectful. He didn't say anything else, but it was in the terms of service. Yeah, yes, I was very honest. I still probably have the email somewhere for Galaxy Legion where I did tell him, and I got banned because I told him. But like I said, that was a really bad process. That's why I should stop this video. It's way off topic, and nearly at the 20-minute mark. But when I play games, the reason I don't like cheating, that's not, to me, that wasn't really cheating. That was me getting around a problem that I was having with my sore hands. It literally made it hard to play the game because you literally have to keep click, 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 click. And literally you have to wait 5 seconds before you can click again. I don't think anyone cares. But, for the 5-second delay. The game felt really slow. And it might be a reason why the game was good. Because it was slow, that it dragged the gameplay out, because if everything's too fast, no, cheating actually makes the game boring. If you didn't know that, if you like, I'll be honest. Recently, 7 Days to Die, I had some moments where I did go God mode, but I ended up having a bit of fun. I was like, if you're having fun, just roll with it. That's what some people have said, and I wasn't cheating for fun. I was actually, yeah, I was cheating for fun, but this was on my server with a friend. I was spawning in zombies. I gave him 500 rounds last night. He died so many times, and I was literally surviving. I literally pinched some of his ammo because I ran out of ammo. And he's like, "Are we gonna give up yet?" And I said, "No, never. So long as I have ammo, there's still a chance we can win." And I literally had all these zombies coming at me, and when that happened, I literally just aimed for their heads and tried to keep them down. And when I ran out of ammo, I just went straight to my bow with 70 rounds on it, and I shot them. And by the time it was like I got to the top of the building, all about 100 zombies came out, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" So I jumped straight down, and I was just like, I think this is over. There's literally no way to win this with the ammo we have. The zombies are like on the hard. It's like the game's on the hardest mode or the second hardest difficulty. The zombies are literally sprinting at you. They're legendaries. They take like 60 shotgun rounds just to kill, and we haven't got any ammo. How are we meant to take that on? It was like, nah, this game's over. So I literally went down, played back to my friend, and we kind of killed some zombies that were just stragglers, and then I just went God mode with no clip, went to the roof, I teleported him up there and showed him around. I said, "This is where all the loot is." Oh my god, look at the loot. I spawned in a couple of the zombies that have jumped off the building long gone and spawned him on the roof. And I let him contend with him. He's like trying to avoid him. Yeah. It is literally being overwhelmed when you have an army of zombies to take on and you've got no way to battle. You literally have to go in armed to the teeth to survive. We were lucky to get as far as we did. In fact, I think we did pretty well. I wouldn't complain with how well we'd done. But we had fun. By the end of the night, I literally tried to respawn the wave in because I didn't know how to, and I gave my friend a crap ton of stuff. I gave him a level 6 shotgun in the game, and I gave him a stack of each round that I could, like 9.26 millimeter. I don't even remember what they're called. 9mm rounds, the 7.62 rounds, and the shotgun slugs and shotgun, the buckshot for the shotgun. I don't even know what they're called. I gave him a couple stacks of those things, spawning a whole bunch of zombies, and eventually the AI broke. And at that point, we were like killing zombies with no resistance. So I decided, I'm gonna leave him up here. I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna set up the troll for tomorrow. So when he goes to run out the building, he just doesn't realize that there's mines there, and he just steps on them and goes bang. I'm what the hell? Literally, that's a little bit of fun there. Just not paying attention to the road in front of you, not paying attention to the doorway that there's a mine there. He just walked over it. Boom. I did warn him. I'm gonna put down a hubcap, and you're gonna walk over every day, not realize it's a mine, because it won't be a mine. And then I'm gonna switch it out for a real mine, and you're gonna just walk over it like usual, and boom, you go up. And that was literally the plan. That's a bit of a prank / troll. French from having issues. I don't understand what you meant. I'm just trying to, get the right idea. Yeah. There's a lot of mistakes to learn from. Jesus. I should literally pull up my most recent project that I've been working on. And it's literally, well, I can't play it on the computer. I could, but I can't. I've learned a lot in my past year of developing games, but most recently, this is a game. It's still not finished, but it's freaking awesome. It is literally on Android. Might end up putting the link in the description for this. It is literally a fun game. The problem is, there's a lot of problems with trying to develop a game like this. This is literally a fine controller that you've got to control. And it's a synchronous controller, and you have to literally get through puzzles and mazes using this synchronous controller. And if you look at this image, this is how you start, and this is how you end. And then that's what the victory screen looks like currently still. And it's quite a good game. And as we can read here, it encourages fine motor skills by pursuing fine movements of the character controller to position things just right to get through obstacles. It pursues communication between child and parent, where the child tries to overcome a challenge. The parent may be asked for assistance and explain or show a solution. So this is literally a game for kids, but also for adults, because the kids are going to enjoy playing it with these weird controllers, and the parents are going to enjoy the puzzles behind the controllers. That's literally how this game works, and that's literally how it looks. It'll probably look better once it ends up getting completed, but that's it. I'm gonna leave that there. I literally have no idea if I started you on Facebook. I will figure that out in a second while we're still here, because I literally have no idea. And I know I think you have a different name. You still have a similar screenshot of yourself, I think. And by self, I mean that same picture you've always had, the pirate. I might end up. I'm gonna do that. This is way off topic, this video, and I literally have to learn to say no. No means no. I gotta just literally stop making this video because it's horrible. It's literally too long. I'll see if I can actually clip it. Like, yeah, I figured you'd be still the pirate dude. I have no idea if I removed you or not. I can't remember. Why is there all these add friend buttons and no, literally find friends? Yes, see all. I literally have to find out what friends I have. 87 friends. That's how small I am, and I'm happy to be that small. I'm gonna end this one here. Maybe start another one.